This book is changing me in more ways that I could think of, or in more ways than I thought. Every time I write to set a chapter, I have a plan. This is the structure, this is the destination, this is the start point. And I feel like even though I'm writing part one, which is the past, or part two, which is the present, I know everything, right? Past has happened, present is happening, future, though different. But when I start writing the chapter, something else happens. It's beautiful. The writing process is taking me on a whole different journey. I don't know where these ideas are coming from. I don't know where these examples are coming from. Something or the other is some memory is coming back, and I'm like, wow, yeah, this also happened, man. This person told me this. Oh yeah, I did that as well. Wow, crazy. How could I have? I'm learning so many things about myself while writing, and I feel like wow, I'm kind of proud of myself, and I also want to like punch myself for doing all the stupid, silly, not so silly mistakes that I have done in the past. But it's great to see the way I've grown. It's a very interesting journey because after I write my own chapter, I read it. Right, what I'm doing is that I want to ensure that the book has my authentic voice. So every chapter I read in order to understand, is that a word that I will use? Is that word in my vocab? Is that a word that I will naturally use? So all these videos are not scripted. I just have the title ready. I just have a basic topic in my mind and I'm just going at it. It's a one shot video as well. So I want to connect with you as a person. I don't want to come and be like I'm all scripted and PR ready. You want to connect with the raw, real self that makes mistakes, that fumbles and stumbles and does all of that. That's the whole point of challenging your insecurities. Yes, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting journey, and I'm kind of proud of myself. Oh, sorry, I think I missed the whole train of thought. I am reading all the chapters out loud from the very start to the end, each chapter, so it has my authentic voice. And I also plan to do audiobooks, which is why these videos are also helpful. And every time I'm reading the chapter also, it's so funny because I'm like, oh my god, this really happened to me, this person really said this to me, or I really did this. It's very interesting, and I hope that that authentic voice you will also be able to hear when you read that chapter, those chapters, that book, whenever it is out. And I'm learning so much about myself, and I think that journaling of sorts does that to you. I guess when you, if you are someone who takes a lot of pictures, and if Google Photos pops up a random picture on your phone, you'll be able to feel like, oh wow, yeah, that happened, yeah. So it's a beautiful thing to kind of document your journey, I guess. Write it down somewhere, take pictures, even if you have a private Instagram or a folder, whatever. Just keep it so you remember the phases of your life. What I've also started to do is I do like a wrap up post every month where I do like a recap of what how June looked like, how May looked like. I've done 2 months so far. It's really fun designing those wrap up posts also. People do a lot of these yearly wrap up posts. But maybe you can do it in your own way. What you have learned, what you have unlearned, what challenges you have gone through. And looking back, you will then sometimes your own journey can be a teacher. Yeah. And at times, if you feel like you're stuck, look back and ask yourself, have I been in this situation before in a different way? Perhaps the stakes were low, perhaps it was not the exact situation, but the essence of it was true. Yeah, maybe that can help. So that's it for today. In case you didn't know, I write a newsletter. Give it a look. If you want, you can subscribe. I'm also very active on LinkedIn. I would love to chit chat with you if you have come from YouTube. I don't know what you ask. I don't know what to ask you today. What should I ask you today? If Okay, very random question. If there was a time in your life, a version of yourself that you were most proud of, it's in the past, yeah. Maybe it was your teenage self, a particular class that you were in, 12th standard, 10th standard, whatever. Maybe you were in college, maybe it was your first job. I don't know. If you can select a time in your life and a version of yourself that you were most proud of, you are most proud of, what would that be? Just write the age that you were in. Yeah. Give it a little bit of thought. Right? Okay. Nice chatting. Until next time.